So hi guys, I'm gonna share my interview experience with you all. Also, I'm gonna tell you what documents you need to carry, and I actually told you that this interview has been a negative thing for me, and I'm gonna tell you how did I overcome that. So yeah, firstly, interview it is a very dynamic process. That means you don't know what happens at what level. You prepare something, and all of a sudden, when you go there, it completely differs from what you have prepared. So, but the one thing I can assure you that is whatever the process may be, it will be in your hand. So the document will go with the documents. The documents required or online application downloaded at the time of your online registration, which they later opened the link for it. You can download it and take a printout of it. And then next, biodata. In my past video, previous video I have already explained you how to fill the biodata and how to fill it correctly. And original and photocopies of all your certificates and testimonials. Just to be on the safer side, take at least up to 8 photocopies, and that of your passport size photos, not the xerox of your certificates. One is enough, but I took two biodata forms. One is filled and the other one is not filled. This helped me a lot because I felt something uh, very vague. So later when they explained me that you have to fill something different, then I didn't have to rush to the nearby xerox center, so that I completely filled my biodata again correctly, and this helped me a lot. So I think it would be better if you carry two biodata forms. And later it's the original and photocopy of caste certificate, just in case for the scheduled tribes and scheduled caste candidates. It's not anything is not required for the other than SC and STs. And the last thing is interview call letter. uh, you take your interview call letter, both color and black and white xerox. It might help you. Yeah. Before going to my experience, I want to share some things about what to do beforehand. uh, I know you might have prepared completely for this, but this is just to help, because of what I felt. Know about yourself to the fullest might help. So all of a sudden they asked a question, what do you like about yourself? I couldn't recognize. I mean, I know what I like about myself, but I couldn't express what I was doing. I was speaking. And then, so I think it will be better if you prepare a bit and go to the interview center. Next, knowing how to overcome your nervousness might help a lot. If your interview is 11 a.m. or 4 p.m., try to be there 1 hour before, so that you will be familiar with the place over there, which can help you a lot. This helped me a lot because I went 1 hour before, and I was roaming around the office and all. So yeah, this could help. And yeah, find out about possible questions that might appear as well as possible answer. I said it's a dynamic process, but there's nothing wrong in preparing what you might expect. And make sure that you understand how to explain or describe. This is the thing that I have told you now. Every single point inside your application documents. Also, when you fill your biodata form, fill completely what exactly you know. In case if you write your your extracurricular activities as basketball player, they might ask you. They asked actually, who are the present basketball players. I was of India, so most of the people know about the abroad people, but foreign country players, but no one knows about Indian players. But fortunately, I had the privilege of watching Indian level basketball in some time from the past 1 year, so I could answer it properly. They said correct, and this had a little bit positive impact on what I care and what I not. And the next thing is dress properly. Once you are about to attend the job interview, you might be sweating a lot when you go into the uh, center actually, because you will be traveling and all. And consider your manner during the interview. So don't be very rash when you open the door or close the door. Just be little kind. Ask them to, okay, ask them saying that if I want, may I come in or something, and then go wish them. Don't wish them separately. Actually, there were only two panel members, so you can just say, "Good morning, sir," and then obviously after the wishing and after the greetings, they'll ask you to take a seat. Don't move the chair with the sound. Move it gently and just sit down. And yeah, minimalize your movement. Do not look away when answering the question. Don't look at the walls when you answer the question. Look straight into the eyes who asked you the question, and this could create a lot of confidence about your interview. And do not take too long for answering a question, more than 1 minute, I could say. If you want time, you can just ask them, can you give me little time, like 30 seconds, and then you can answer it. Or else if you don't know, you just straight away say that I'm not aware of this, but I could I know a way to find this answer. And next, when they ask you about yourself, if they ask you like, hey Mr. Rahul, tell me about yourself, and there it's not necessary to mention your name again, but just in case you feel like if you want to mention your full name, Rahul Parthasarathi, you can just say I'm Rahul Parthasarathi and etc., and start with your latest education, where you from, and so this is the main part where you can manipulate the interviewers, saying that what they want to ask you, so that is in your hands when you introduce yourself, saying some details which you are perfect in. For example, I'll explain this when I go to my interview slide, and then some common and possible questions in all job interviews in mind. So yeah, as usual, they asked me introduction. I have introduced myself and about the bank, the foundation year of the bank and founding member of the bank, and what interests you about this role. Just don't say that just because I did graduation in economics or something, or BSc commerce, I want to do this job. Rather than create a passion for it, that it came from a long way through your roots. That could help a lot. And what motivates you? What are your goals in future? Where do you see yourself in the upcoming 4 to 5 years? This is a lot of personal based questions where I think you could answer it yourself. But when you answer where do you see yourself in the upcoming 4 to 5 years, say that you're going to focus on your job growth in this particular bank when I get selected as a clerk. So that could help a lot. And these are some other few questions. Why should we hire you? What makes you unique? What is the greatest challenge and how do you deal with, overcome with that, cope with that? You could just go through this and tell what all you feel right in this situation, and what are your strengths and weaknesses. This is the main question. A lot of people tend to answer both the opposite way, your strengths in weaknesses and your weaknesses in strength. This affects a lot. For example, there are some strengths here: flexible, focused, creative, open-minded, scheduled, organized. These are positives that you can say directly. And if they ask you how are you highly self-confident or something, you could explain them a situation based something incident happened in your college life or your secondary education time, where you can say that you led a group of people who were supposed to do some work, but they lack motivation because of lack of resources, but you came up with some critical ideas and you made the situation very easily to achieve. So yeah, this could be one of the example. And your weaknesses, this is the main part. Your weaknesses should be that when you say your weaknesses, you should be saying that you are overcoming with this, and you know that you have these weaknesses, and you're working on this. This could help a lot. For example, overly analytical. uh, you might analyzing things a lot, but you can reduce this in uh, coming time. So this could be one of the thing. And nervousness, by doing such things like attending the customers at the right time on what they want, or something like this could help a lot. So yeah, just basically mention your weaknesses which you can overcome. Yeah. And for some questions, if you say that straight away saying that I do not know this answer, this could be very inaccurate. But instead of that, you can say this example over here: I'm sorry, or you can just apologize, and is it possible that we can talk about this question later? I've been in that kind of situation, I just need more time to arrange myself. In the meanwhile, they'll go to the next question and they'll come back to this. uh, so yeah, this is one of the thing. Yeah, now the main part here is about my questions and time frame. So everyone in our center was being interviewed by about 20 to 25 minutes, whereas I've got only 15 minutes. But I was not disappointed for this, because I gave the best, but I also think that I gave some very wrong answers which could help me to rule out from this process. Sorry, not help, but unfortunately it will rule me out from this process. And the next thing is, yeah, first thing, intro. They asked me about my intro. I told it. I told about what I am perfect in this. I mentioned couple of interviews, sorry, internships, and they asked few questions from my internships where I was prepared thoroughly with that, and I've explained them completely. Also, they asked a question saying that I was interacting with the local community people in Karnataka where I don't know the language Kannada. But how did I manage that, and how did it went well? So I've had my reasons, and I explained that they felt satisfied, I guess. But at the same time, the other panel member was not satisfied. But I kind of felt that I gave my best. And then next, it's about my graduation questions, where they asked very few questions. I'm from economics background, so I've just finished my graduation, so I just brushed up everything, every concept of basic economic concepts, and then I could answer it very well. The next thing is, it is more of a personality test than interview, because I felt that the interviewers were comfortable, and they were uh, not questioning analytical questions, but my life experiences and all, so that I could answer it very well. Yeah, this is the thing. Yeah, this is all what I felt in my interview. I just want to say one thing, that don't be too much nervous, but yeah, that's it. Thank you. Okay, okay.